us, we're going to counter-react and we're going to get the farm no matter what.
We get to our timings when we want to. And there's also something there, as you mentioned, you know, the Morphling, the Gyro. A panel was saying we're looking towards an Aghanims Morphling. The Gyro's item build is going to be quite interesting to see whether he goes for that early tempo or if he greeds out, like Lizard was mentioning. I think also the Pangolier, though, you know, he's level 6, his ability to start team fights, because he is that linchpin hero that's able to actually kick things off. You talked about the SD and Treants, kind of negative aspects of them being a bit slow, not being able to initiate, not having the initiative, but Afterlife could be that hero that upsets the balance a little bit for Vici Gaming in those team fights with his Rolling Thunder.
I play a lot of Pango, so I know some things that I don't like to play into. I don't like to play into root mechanics. There is one, Time Dilation, something that you don't like to play in the lane, so I expect poyoyo getting a point in it. I would love to see it maybe on level 4. It's a long cooldown, especially level 1. Need to be very careful how you use it. Also, I've been doing some testing. Shield Crash level 1 just feels much better to have rather than the Swashbuckle. Really? Yeah, you secure the range creep with it. It's 90 damage, and you get 24% damage reductions. What was before level 1 Shield Crash, level 2 is now level 1 in terms of damage reduction. So it's really good. Like, you get to secure the range creep, and you can also trade much better.
Handy little Pango tips with Lacoste. There you go. That's a nice little thing to know.
In certain situations, let's say you're playing against Oracle, it gets dispelled, you're in a bad spot, then you're kind of dead. Also, one thing that Pango doesn't like to play into is Diabolic Edict. Something to be careful about. It's a ton of damage that goes through it.
Through the ball, yeah.
Exactly. Like, you roll on top of Lashrak, suddenly like, why am I taking damage? I'm not supposed to be taking damage here.
I'm immune to every step of the way. You said it's been a great start here for Gambit. Quite even in terms of their net worth, you know, a couple of kills to their name, but Afterlife held in place. The Chronosphere from poyoyo. KYIV trying to push damage towards him. Oh, does he have a Swashbuckle? No, won't be able to survive through just the bashes and time locks of the Void. Jungle, they've got that Pango farming pretty deep after he pushed the top wave. Down bottom, the Treant's hiding in his own jungle, kind of defending against any push bottom lane. And Gyro is taking up the triangle, defended by that Shadow Demon. So you need to make a smoke move like this. Vici Gaming get across the map, cutting it in half, getting straight towards the Shadow Demon. Immersion. I mean, he's not going to be happy to die, but I think Gambit will be glad they didn't find a core hero here. He's going to disrupt and actually buy a little bit more time, but it sets up for the split earth. And Ori will take that kill. Maybe even transfer this into a tier 1 mid.
They could, potentially. This is a big kill if they want to do stuff around the map, especially in terms of using the Chronosphere. Shadow Demon, one of the best ones against Chrono, and we can see the Edict on the mid lane.
That Treant spotted out. Overgrowth. Oh, he's cancelled with the bashes. Oh, BCZ. Oh, he put his hands down to the floor. Couldn't get the overgrowth off the bashes.
Like Bashio, yo, he got a couple of those. I think he bashed him 4 times.
Some sick time locks. Beautiful stuff from the Void. Just presses the button. Hey, here we go. 3 stuns. And now Ori can make the aggressive move forward. Has the backup of the Abaddon. It's a lot of damage, though, from Afterlife and Lauren as they do crash forward with the Rolling Thunder, aiming the Lash and waveforming on him. You self-fuels and a Terrorize coming. The Split Earth not going to land, and a nice shove back with the Fear. Allows the Lashrak to escape, and all that sustained from DY. Maybe a turn now. Vici Gaming hunting for targets. Aim towards the Gyrocopter. The Overgrowth holds them in place, though, and stops the advance. But look at PYW go in with a Bedlam. Verifies up and clears him out. Nice Chrono as well. Morphling, he's not shifting into strength. The damage is a little bit lacking, though, like you've been talking about here, into that bubble. So Vici Gaming can't find the Morphling. Instead, swinging towards Immersion. But that dream kill, the Gyrocopter falling there, so important, thanks to PYW.
Vici Gaming, they got so much out of this thing.
Well, first Roshan, yeah, Aegis for that Morphling. Laurenov holding it. This could build up a bit of momentum for Gambit, put the wind in their sails, allow them to play out the map a little bit wider, but it also opens up the Treant here. Getting picked off by Vici Gaming with that very simple setup with the Yule Scepter. Immersion and Afterlife have to run back.
BZZ bought back in the previous fight, wasn't able to protect the towers. I don't know if you've seen this, but this is something that China likes to do on a Centaur. Just get him tanky, get the strength up, buy a heart, buy overwhelming blink, plus a shard.
Yeah.
It's insane amount of damage.
Yeah, we saw it a couple of times in SA. I think we really loved the build. I think Benjaz was going like double or triple heart with the shard, and even getting it from Roshan, prioritizing that centaur for it. Because, I don't know, buying a pipe, buying a crimson, oh, that's a good little stun on the Morphling, but again, it's a Morphling and he has Aegis, so no real ability to fully kill him off. But yeah, centaur like Aghanim Scepter, pipe, Crimson Guard, they're all so expensive, and like, do I really need to do this? Just buy a heart for myself, I'll be fine. Afterlife gonna roll towards PYW, bit of a scuffed fight here from Gambit though. Filtering in piecemeal one by one, and now that Yule's into stun. Afterlife, he swashbuckles high ground, Time Dilation's on him, he's stuck up there, and the Terrorizer will cancel his TP. Well predicted and sound. As they turn back onto Immersion now. He's a speedy Leshrac here. The Gyrocopters he didn't BKB for his TP, but the Rolling Thunder coming back towards them. Afterlife, he's going to zone VG Gaming back. TP out himself, and make sure all the cores escape with their lives as a Chrono solo onto the Shadow Demon. Get that one pick off.
I have seen the future.
He's getting mad. Poyoyo, can't really use the Chronosphere if it doesn't see Shadow Demon, so just solo kills him. PYW, nice positioning by him.
Yeah, he'll pop the smoke. He's bedlaming in the creep cap. Well. DUI walks in towards them. Hello, Abaddon. Yet again, going to sacrifice himself for the greater good. But the Yule Scepter crash down onto PYW as well, so they should be able to take down two. Poyo jumping in towards Dream, though. Faceless Void wanting to fight the Stampede out as the Leshrac incredibly low. Gets himself back to the tier 1. And Poyo will bodyguard with Old 11 to make sure that advance from Gambit is held. And the Gambit side just going to put a bit more damage onto 11. But I feel like this fight, it's kind of over for both teams. They don't want to commit. There's no chrono for 10. And Ori...
VG Gaming, they want to change.
Oh, he wants to. Yeah, the Blink Stomp after the Yule sets up there onto Dream's Gyrocopter. That's very well set up. More the bash come in. There it is.
You just have
onto Immersion. You just say the magic words, and there it is for Poyo. A double kill on your Faceless Void. And Gambit, they make a Centaur hole. And a level 11. The rolling, crashing. Pangoliers on him. In goes Poyo, though. The 2-man, 3-man Chrono holds him in, but the strength morph was there. Terrorize will connect, and trying to catch out Dream. Gyro's the target they want to pick off, but he's got a BKB. And Dream will be fine to walk this one off for now, and the turnaround into the back lines. It's that Leshrac with his own BKB. It's Lorinov. Looking like he's run out of gas a bit. Got to back up towards his high ground and hold out. But in comes Poyo again. This Time Walk just straight down their throats onto Dream's Gyro, and they really are playing this very nicely, VG Gaming. The back and forth, not giving too much up. Centaur was the one that was initiated on, but it still feels like VG Gaming are winning the team fight. And Dream, he stepped too far forward. The Gyro's caught out as they could banish, but Leshrac's there with a magic damage burst. And Afterlife, he can't deal with DUI. The self-fuel's out of Lesh, but PYW's ready to strike. Back onto Immersion, Poyo finds the backstab, and he's just hunting them, one after the other. Ori gets the stun, Lorinov his cursed crown. It's a huge bubble there landing with some brambles around him, and the Morphling, the Panther, no, he's gone. Dead with no buyback. Afterlife does pick up DY, and they've got Gyro gone in. He's brought back and straight into this Pulse Nova Edict. Gyro dies back. Dream has lost his second life. They've got no Morphling, no Gyro. Pango and Tree are the last one standing, but I don't see how they can hold.
Oh man, Dream's decision making yesterday on Faceless Void, and now again, Afterlife actually gets him a lot of.
But he's gonna die.
1,500 gold he got for that kill, and he got level 20.
I'll move in towards the Centaur, Old 11. Blinks off to high ground. He's got Lotus, Stampede in 10, the Heart to Rasp, but it comes the big Chrono. Morphling again with no strength shift. Gyro walks straight into it, and they're going to focus down Immersion. Get the buyback out of him. The fear is good, but Poyo held in place. The good stuns going out of Gambit, and the E-Blade Adaptive Strike going to do a lot of damage onto him. Void as Time walks it all back, and Ori, yet again, the second point of initiation, walks straight through the Gyrocopter, cuts him in half. Dream down again for 60 seconds, and Afterlife stuck in the trees. They picked him out. They know where the Pango is. He'll try and roll himself a little bit here for the Magic Community, but with Old 11 and that Yule Scepter helping out, they connect with the stuns. Bedlam, not going to clear him up quite fast enough, but he's dead now for 100.
Not really.
BCZ yet again crumbles, and Old 11 going to pick up that overwhelming blink you were mentioning as GG is called. Gambit tap out here of game 2, and VG Gaming, they look like they're on a roll now, Lacoste. That's a very solid victory.
This is VG Gaming that I saw throughout the season. In the Chinese region, they looked really strong. They had a very strong competition. Play again.